So, welcome to the Braille Sense 6. This device and what you're seeing on the screen is the Braille Sense 6 menu. This device is a Android note taker specifically designed for people who are blind or visually impaired. Every function you can do on the Braille Sense 6 just like you could on any Android device. The only difference being is that there's no touchscreen to the device, and everything is either outputted through speech and through Braille. It's a really awesome way, honestly, to have an Android, essentially Braille tablet, as you don't have to rely on a touchscreen and focus issues jumping with your finger. Everything can be done on device. And I'm going to show you that. We're just doing a couple of demos here. The first thing I want to show is the file manager, because this is really powerful. With this being an Android note taker, if I had a USB-C device and I plugged it in here, say a USB dongle that I had a bunch of flash drives and everything, I could technically run those and see all the devices on the file manager. But I do have a lot of things here inside the file manager that I can get to pretty easily. So let's jump in here. I'm going to hit the enter key.
Flash disk 1.5 list item.
So we have flash disk. And this is option 1 of 5. I'm going to go ahead and press the down arrow to see what else we have.
SD25 list item.
This is the SD card that I have set in here onto the left of the unit. I'm going to hit down arrow.
Google Drive 3.5 list item.
I have my Google Drive here that's associated with my account.
OneDrive 4.5 list item.
I also have my Microsoft OneDrive associated with my account as well. And then we also have
Dropbox 5.5 list item.
Dropbox as well.
OneDrive 4.5 list
The really
item.
cool thing is I can either go into OneDrive
Google Drive 3.5
or
list item.
Google Drive and find stuff online,
OneDrive 4.5 list item.
bypassing essentially my computer. So I'm going to go ahead here and go into my OneDrive.
My Drive folder 1.2 list item.
And I have my drive.
Shared with me folder 2.2
And I
list
have
item.
a shared with me folder. I'm going to go back up
My Drive folder 1.2 list
to the
item.
OneDrive, press enter,
Attachments folder 132 list item.
and we have attachments.
Bluegrass tracks folder 232
We
list item.
have a backing folder for Bluegrass tracks,
Desktop folder 332 list item.
for desktop, because I use this OneDrive to back up stuff on my computer, including the desktop.
Digital accessibility analyst bit course folder 432 list item.
Digital accessibility course.
Documents folder 532 list item.
Actually,
Digital
look into
accessibility
that.
analyst. Book resources folder 110 list item.
And we have some resources.
Dex folder 210 list item.
We have a Dex folder, which has a combination of PowerPoint and PDF documents.
Homework folder 310 list item.
A homework folder,
Notes folder 410 list
a
item.
notes folder.
Resources folder 510 list item.
We have a resources folder. We have some more other things here
WCAG audio unzip folder 610 list
as
item.
well.
Cover letter sample dot WCAG resources folder
Let's
510
look
list
at
item.
the
Notes folder 410
notes
list
folder here.
item. Accessibility laws PDF 19 list item.
And so we have some PDFs and some notes that I've taken for this course.
Category stats characteristics docs 2 mark list
Category
item.
stats characteristics, and I can open any of these within the document reader or the word processor and make changes if I wanted to. And again, I can take this on the road and not have to take my computer and access this information.
File manager F.
Going to get out of that by pressing the F1 key. Now, the one thing that I really like to use this for is web browsing, because you get rid of the ad experience. You get rid of all those banners and all the stuff that's on the internet. And if I needed to do more in-depth things, I could do that on the computer. But usually, a lot of the times outside of the work that I do, I'm browsing on the Braille Sense 6. So there's a couple ways that you can get to this. You can hit the .4 and spacebar to go to
Word
web
processor. W.
tools.
Notepad. Email. E. Media. M. Books. K. Organizer. O. Web tools. D.
Web tools here and press enter, or
File manager.
you could
F.
just press the letter B to jump into that folder.
Web browser. B.
And we have our options here. Web browser.
Google search.
We have
G.
a Google search.
Wiki search.
We
W.
have a wiki search. I'm gonna hit
Web browser. B.
Web browser.
Web
Go
browser.
directly into that. I could have
HTTPS. www. Loading.
I could have actually just done a Google search, but I can do a search from the web browser as well.
International.
And the homepage is set to the HIMSS website, but I'm going to go to a different site. So I'm going to press enter with U. That brings up the URL dialog box. You can also press the F2 key, which is accesses things like the menu system functions.
Open URL dialog. HTTPS.
As well.
www.timsintel.com and edit combo box.
This is functionally the same thing and takes less time, is more efficient. Now, you have to be careful how you write your address, because sometimes it will work, sometimes don't. You always have to double check that. Sometimes you'll have to put the www and sometimes not. So let's see how this works. Let's just go to make sure
M-E-C, lower D,
that
computer braille, Apple edit, contracted braille.
my contracted
Apple
braille
edit
is
combo box.
on. Let's go to .com.
Loading. Blank.
I'm going to apple.com, or at least trying to.
Web page not available, heading 2.
Okay, so let's try that again. So let's
Open URL dialog. HTTP, disconnected combo box.
go to www.apple.com. Try that.
Loading. Blank. Blank. Apple heading 1.
And there it is. So let's see what we can see around here.
Main menu button.
I'm pressing .4 and spacebar to move.
Apple visited link.
You could also press the F3 key, which is one left from the Alt key, which is one left from the, one right from the spacebar.
Store link. Mac link.
And hitting F3 is moving me through the different links here.
iPad link. iPhone link. Watch link. Vision link.
Let's look at Vision. The new Vision Pro headset from Apple.
Apple Vision Pro. Apple.
Okay, so it's loaded. And to move through the headings here and make the navigation a little bit easier,
Top of page.
we can
Apple
hit
Vision Pro. Apple.
we can hit backspace and the letter F.
Shop heading 2.
We can go ahead and shop.
Quick links heading 2.
Quick links.
Shop special stores heading 2.
Shop special stores.
Certified refurbished link.
Okay.
Top of page. Apple Vision Pro. Apple.
Let's see.
Main menu button.
Looking for
Shop heading 2. Store menu button. Shop heading 2. Shop the latest link. Mac link. iPad link. iPhone link. Apple Watch accessories link. Quick links heading. Find the store link. Order status link. Apple trade-in link. Financing link. College student offer link.
kind of looking for where this page begins.
Shop special stores heading
This is
2.
interesting.
Certified refurbished link. Education link. Business link. Veterans and military government link. Mac link. Mac menu button. Explore Mac heading 2. Explore all Mac link. MacBook Air link. MacBook Pro link. iMac link. Mac Mini link. Mac Studio link. Mac Pro link. Displays link. Compare Mac link. Blank heading 2. Shop Mac link. Mac accessories link. More from Mac heading 2. Explore iPad heading 2. Blank heading 2.
Interesting.
Top of page.
This page.
Apple Vision Pro. Apple.
Let's see. Is this page not working?
Go to previous page.
Let's go to previous page and see if we can find something else.
iPad link.
And I should shouldn't work. Let's look at the iPad. Since we're there,
Buy iPad. Apple. Buy iPad. Apple.
don't necessarily want to buy one.
Top of
Just want
page.
to look at it.
Buy iPad. Apple.
So again, going to hit backspace and F to move forward through heading, and backspace and B to move backwards through heading.
Buy iPad. Apple. Buy iPad. Apple. Buy iPad. Apple. End of page.
Oh.
Top of page.
So got to go
Buy
back.
iPad. Apple. Buy iPad. Apple. End of page. End of page. Top of page. Top of page. End of page. End of page.
Interesting.
Top of
So some
page.
things
My
load,
iPad,
some things
Apple.
don't. Apparently.
Go to previous page.
Let's look at a website that I know
iPad link.
will work.
Open URL dialog.
Might just be too
https
complex.
www.st.
So I'm just gonna type in. We'll get rid of.
Select all. Delete select. Delete
Get rid
complete.
of this
Edit combo box.
link and go to here.
Lower D. 46. Computer Braille. www edit combo box.
Go to applevis.com.
Loading. Applevis. Applevis.
And see what we get. Hit backspace with F to go through the headings.
Main navigation heading 2. Welcome to Applevis heading 1.
Okay. So what happened there is the Apple website is a bit too complex because there's a lot of things there, and I completely understand
Top of
that.
page.
So
Applevis.
sometimes you may run into that, but most of the time you don't. I can also bring up a links list with backspace and I here.
Links list dialog. Skip to main content link 177 list item.
And I can go through this, and if I'm looking for something, let's do L because I'm looking for the latest.
Login link 1177 list item.
I could be logging in.
List your Apple Stories link 2577 list item.
List of the Apple stores. I'm going to hit
Uncontracted Braille.
going
Contracted
to
Braille.
contracted Braille
List your Apple
again.
Stories link 2577 list item.
Let's see.
Voiceover announcing caller ID to the world link 2677 list
So
item.
this is a start of a post.
Activate link button. Focus link button.
I want to just
Cancel button. Focus link button.
focus on this link. What that will do is that will actually put me onto the link, but not activate it.
Voiceover announcing caller ID to the world link.
And then I can just press F3
Is it possible to fast touch type on iPad, or is voiceover just not up to the task? Settings appreciated. Link.
to move through the different links here.
What's your general experience with the betas? Link. World Empire link. How to roll back to iOS 16 from iOS 17 developer beta. Link. What features would you like to see in an update of voiceover? Link.
Seems like somebody's not happy with the iOS 17 beta and wants to roll back. But let's look at the features that somebody would want in an update of VoiceOver. Going to press enter on this link.
What features would you like to see in an
Okay. And so it's now loaded. I'm going to press backspace and F.
main navigation heading 2? Breadcrumb heading 2. What features would you like to see in heading 1?
And I'm going to press F3 to go through.
Login link. Register link. To post comments. Comments heading 2.
I want to do that. I want to go
Top
back
of
up and
page.
actually
What
find
features
that.
would you like
So
to see in main navigate breadcrumb heading 2? What features would you like to see update of voiceover?
I'm going to press .4 and spacebar to move
By iPadman, April 9th, 2018.
down laterally.
Forum. iOS and iPadOS. Myself. I would like to see the tap and hold gesture which was myself. I would like to see the triple tap and hold gesture which was introduced to describe images become more accurate, as it is often inconsistent in behavior. Maybe it could also describe.
I could read all this by pressing G with enter.
Behavior. Maybe it could also describe .jpg and .png files. Another thing I'd like to see is better support on web pages which have embedded video content or images, as currently, these can cause voiceover to freeze up.
And pause by hitting backspace and enter together with to stop the speech. And I can just continue to read in Braille if that's how I so choose. Another thing that
File manager, F.
is really neat, going out back to the file manager here with the F1 key, is the ability to look at applications as well and find them on the Play Store. So I'm going to go to A for all applications.
Bard Mobile.
And here's Bard Mobile that I've downloaded. So we can look into that and press enter on it.
Bookshelf, get books, settings, now reading.
And I have a now reading, and I know that the play button is somewhere, and I can use first letter navigation to get there.
Prologue. Seat control, progress bar 7 minutes 48 sec button, previous, press enter to activate, button, play, press enter to activate.
And I can sit here and play this if I wanted to. Or
button, fast forward, button, play, press enter to activate.
Protect and save us.
Email, job
But
alerts from
rules could
Google.
be
3 new
dangerous,
jobs for
too.
remote information technology source or job
Rules were
1.
about averages, not specifics. And since people were conditioned since childhood to accept rules, it was easy
Button,
to follow them
fast
blindly.
forward, button, stop,
trust
press
and
enter to
stop
activate.
this by pressing spacebar. As you can see, I got an email coming in while that was there, and I just pressed space and enter to stop that, and it went away. So I have email on here as well.
File manager, F.
And let's actually look at that. Go into E for email.
Personal 2 lit getting new message list. File manager, F.
And let's see what we get here. Or
Unread from, Blake, Luann via NFBnet members list, net members list, nfbnet.org subject, net members list, STEM educators of blind and low, vision element.
so we get some things from NFB.
From, hymns, incorporated, unread from, Blake, Luann via NFBnet, unread from, Blake, Luann via NFBnet members list, net members list, nfbnet.org subject.
And I'm going to hit
Delete message, yes prompt button.
E with spacebar to delete the message.
Deleting messages. Mail deleted successfully. From,
And mail
hymns,
deleted
incorporated
successfully.
account 1i7mo0.
And then I have a email from HIMS for my recent for a recent purchase of actually a Book Sense. So you guys will get to see that when that arrives, and I'll be doing videos on that as well. So that's really neat. But you can actually
Mailbox, inbox 3, account name, personal instance 2 list
I've got
item.
2 email accounts
Custodial
here.
112 list item. Receiving mailboxes. Mailbox, inbox
And
724
I'm
list
just
item.
going
Getting new
to
message list.
find that
Unread from, job alerts from Google Notify.
job alerts email and delete it because I don't necessarily
Unread from, LinkedIn job, unread from, job
delete
alerts
it.
from Google Notify, no reply. Delete message, yes prompt
Just
button.
delete
Deleting
that
messages.
one.
Mail deleted successfully. Unread from, LinkedIn job alerts, no reply.
And also
From, access and unread from, LinkedIn job alerts, job.
and also probably more than likely delete this one as well. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just delete this one too.
Delete message, yes prompt button. Deleting messages. Mail deleted successfully. From, access information news access info.
And so, and then we have the access information news article here, which is pretty neat to see that. And I can get out of the email by email program by pressing the space with Z, or I'll show you another way, but let's go ahead and just press space with Z to exit.
Exiting email.
Exiting email.
B. File manager, F.
Now there's other ways to switch between applications. I'm going to press F1 and F4 together.
Task name, document reader 1 5 list item.
I have a document reader for document I was reading.
Task name, Zoom 2 5 list item.
There's the Zoom.
Task name, file manager 3 5
File
list
manager. Go ahead and
item. Task
delete
name,
that by
web browser
pressing
3 4 list
space with
item.
D, and do the same thing for web browser. Space with D.
Task name, Bard Mobile 3 3.
Bard
list item.
mobile again. Press space with D.
Task name, Zoom 2 3. Task name, Bard Mobile 3 3. Task name, Zoom 2 2 list item.
There's Zoom
Task name, document reader 1
and
2
the
list
document
item.
reader.
File manager, F.
So as you can see, the Braille Sense is a very powerful machine to the point where emails and things that I can do on my phone, I've dedicated now to the Braille Sense, such as email, Zoom calls, Teams, a lot of stuff that wouldn't necessarily need a computer for. I can now use with the phone for that mobile communication. I can now have the Braille Sense do that as well. And it is running Android 10, which is pretty recent compared to other competitors out there on the market. And also it will be supposed to be getting updated to Android 12. And so that will bring in some new features. And once those are there, we can definitely look through those. So this is something that I wasn't really considering and thought that the phone could do it all. But I still do see a need for these devices, and the fact that I've had this for now less than a week and am able to see how it fits into my lifestyle. And honestly, you know, if you are a Braille reader and writer like myself, and use it extensively for your job and personal, then it's something to have with you to be able to use. It's a really easy way, I think, to get into the Android operating system and not have focus jump issues with a touchscreen and all this stuff. And I am excited to see how else I can push it, because I'm still learning about it and learning with it, and it's outdoing me at this point. And I've only barely scratched the surface of what this thing can do. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this brief demonstration of how the Braille Sense could fit into your lives, and look forward to seeing what kind of comments that you all have. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know by putting them in the comment section.